Welcome back to Anno 1800. Here we are in Townsend, and while I was away, I had the opportunity to grow out the street grids for a couple new islands here in the old world. We have the street grid for Townsend and the street grid for this adjacent island, which is Cascade. And these street grids are reminiscent of real cities again in Montana. We have little town of Cascade and little town of Townsend. Townsend being close to Helena, and Cascade being close to the town of Great Falls in real life. It seems like a kind of a cool project, actually, taking some of these little towns and putting their uh, grids essentially into Anno. The islands aren't super big, but they're big enough to fit a small town into them, and it seems like the building up of an economy and the creating of a new of a new of a new town on an island is sort of good good tribute to those little towns. Which, if you drive through the little towns, you won't feel like there's really much of anything to see. But if you actually stop and you pay attention to them, you'll find that they have a lot to them. So anyway, what we are here to do today is to create a fur trade. We need a fur trade so we can make fur coats, and to do that, we're going to need a hunting cabin. And we're going to put that. Well, which one are we going to design first? We're gonna go ahead and start working on Townsend, and we'll put another hunting cabin there. So now we have two hunting cabins. And we're going to see if we can build a dock because, well, I guess it's not a dock, it's a depot. Because the trading post isn't going to have enough space to hold the wares. So I do want to make sure we're not running out of room. We'll do a couple of those. It doesn't take a lot of money to build a depot. All right, so now
a lustrous jewel in the crown.
So really all I need.
Sentence you to not very hard labor.
I don't
You
care
broke
about
the
that.
key off in the lock.
I'm gonna leave that quest as it is, and on this island, all we really need is the production chain for hunting, so we can get furs. It's about all we really need. Though I am running out of wood, so I guess I should probably. I should probably start making some wood. I don't know if that looks like this wood cutting shack might be a little too far away from the. Yeah, we're gonna put it there so it's close enough to access the trading post. kind of want to. Sorry. Okay. So we can build this warehouse as soon as we have enough
Ceasefire has ended.
wood to do so. We'll leave those to produce, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the old world. Sorry, the new world. I mix them up. New world. We're going to Great Falls, and we're going to see about making cotton and milling cotton to produce fabric.
You should go sit in the shade, boss.
I should go sit in the shade. All right. Let's go ahead and build. We'll build a couple cotton plantations. What's going on? We're being attacked? I heard some gunfire. Yeah, we were. Thankfully, our ships were there to defend us. What do we get? We got a tattered white flag. I don't know what that does for me. But that's all right. We'll take that tattered white flag and we'll drop it off in the trading post here. All right. So more fields. We're gonna need quite a bit of product here if we're going to produce fur coats in the massive quantities needed to satisfy the artisans back home in Helena. So I think 3 is enough to get started, and then we'll go over here and we'll build our cotton mill. We'll do a couple cotton mills actually. And are they in range of the warehouse? Yeah, they are. So that'll be fine. Okay. And then we got a couple ships here just hanging out. So what we're going to do now is create a trade route, another trade route. From Great Falls to the old world, and we will send. Yep. So I could have.
You're my best pupil.
I could have the fabric going to Townsend and then process it there into fur coats. Or I could just produce the fur coats in Helena. And I don't. I think I'm gonna go ahead and we're just gonna send we'll send the fabric to Helena. We'll send the furs to Helena, and then we'll process them in Helena to actually create the coats. I think that's gonna lend more to stability, as opposed to also relying on a third shipping route to transport the furs from Townsend to Helena. Let's see. Nope, I don't want that. I want to load. What are we doing? We're loading. We're going to load cotton fabric and unload it in Helena. Okay.
Ship under attack.
And then we will apply to this route HMS Clark and HMS Free. 2 ships will be assigned to that route because it is a rather important route. And now, what else can we do? Oh yes, we need to create the fur route from Townsend. So, Old World, Townsend to Helena. loading, in this case, furs, and unloading them in Helena. And we'll assign to this route, let's see. Well, I don't know. Do I have any ships that are let me see. Do I have any ships that are not assigned? Oh shoot. What did I do here? Route plotted. All right, let's go back to the old world and see if we have any ships idle there. Don't see any. Do I have any ships that are not engaged in trade? I don't. So I guess we'll go ahead and build another ship. I wonder if there's any more ships for sale. There is. It looks like Mr. Archibald Blake has
Yes,
got some ships
the
for
bright
sale.
young sapling.
Sure. Well, isn't that awesome?
A new commission?
We're going to go
Yes,
ahead
Your
and buy his
Majesty.
ships.
She eats so fast.
Just bought 2 ships from him.
Stations. If you pop off now, you'll be back in time for tennis.
That's convenient. So now we will assign, let's see.
A competitor's island is under siege.
Yep, we'll assign those 2 new ships that we just bought to the fur trade route here in Townsend. We're now able to build our warehouse here. So we should have plenty of furs being produced. No shortage at all of furs coming from Townsend. Let's go ahead and we'll just make one more hunter shack because I want to make absolutely certain that I don't have anything to worry about there. And now I guess we'll take a little bit of time and start working on building our town up. Normal thing, we will build a marketplace as is necessary. And we'll start plopping some houses. Need to make some schnapps.
Land ain't right for farming, that.
Oh shoot. I forgot about that. We don't have fertility for schnapps here. That's a bummer. So we're gonna have to start importing potatoes. So let's go back to our fur trade route, and we're gonna load potatoes. Or should we just load schnapps? Yeah, we'll just load schnapps. And we'll unload schnapps in Townsend. Okay. So then we're going to go back to Helena and we're going to make more potato farms.
Ship under attack.
I don't expect you'll show mercy. You and your long clothes.
You are kind.
And we will build another couple schnapps distilleries, because we're going to be exporting more schnapps to Townsend. And then we're going to build a fur dealer, because we're going to need that.
Stand back, I would. Looks like the tubes need a flush.
Always harder with someone at your shoulder.
Now, I don't think we can really produce yet, because we don't have... Do we have any furs on the island yet? We do have some furs.
A competitor's island withstood an attack.
We have a little bit of cotton fabric, but not very much. So it's going to be a little bit before we actually start to see any fur coats being produced.
I got something perplexing. I need help with me lowly troubles.
We have to find some farm animals. Well, let's do it. Where are they at? There they are. There's the farm animals.
We'll gather and toast your elf.
We got a trapper. We have a farmer shortage now. It's a good opportunity for us to grow out this area closer to what will become downtown. And then this area over here by the capital as well.
Fresh as a daisy.
And that'll do it.
This glittering carousel dizzies me as I ascend.
There's another quest. Let's see what they
This
want.
bright moon, can any friend lift this demon?
Photograph a duel. Where's the duel happening? Oh, is that the duel? Looks that way. All right. They're fighting at the church. Oh dear.
Wild abandoned courses through every limb.
We got tarnished silver coins for that one. Good stuff. Okay. And we'll go back over to Townsend and see if there's anything else we can do here.
Rose has its thorns.
We need fish. So we should be able to do that. We can make a fishery here. Assuming we'll need another warehouse here. Oh, that'll be fine. There we go. So we are starting to build some some fishing supplies, some supply chain here in Townsend. And we'll need a pub and schnapps for happiness. But let's get a sheep farm going. Cause you gotta have schnapps, but
Reached a new milestone.
schnapps for happiness. But you have to have clothing first. Clothing is more important than schnapps even.
The people celebrate your leadership.
I feel it reflects the times.
We're gonna modify our street grid just a little bit to accommodate the buildings that need a little more space. There's our pub. We should do another pub up here, I'd imagine, because we're gonna need two probably for coverage. See, let's take a look at the newspaper. We have a sausage scarcity in East Helena. You know, we should check out East Helena because I keep on seeing stuff in the newspaper about how bad life is over there. So let's take a field trip over to East Helena and see what is going on over there. Before we do that, let's build a church.
The people celebrate your leadership. Ship under attack.
The city blocks are not big enough to accommodate the church the way I wanted. So I guess what we'll do is we'll just eliminate this road right here. And then we're going to put the church right there. Like that. Yeah, that looks good. It covers some of the area, but not all of it. So, actually, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to put the church over here for now, because that's going to provide much better coverage, and that'll be fine. Okay, now back over to East Helena. Let's see.
As yet unclaimed?
We'll let Princess Queen settle on the island.
Is the earthly twin of Tian, the mighty heaven.
We need schnapps. Can we make schnapps in East Helena? I don't know.
Raised a settlement.
Yep, we do have potato fertility here in East Helena, so that's good. Let's go ahead and plant some potato fields.
Ship under attack.
Fields might help.
Okay, so East Helena should have schnapps soon.
You can boss me around all you like.
And then we need to get soap and sausages for these guys. So pig farms it is. So we will begin. We will begin. Raising pigs.
There be potholes, so watch out.
And then we'll need a rendering works. We'll do a couple of those and a soap factory.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Soap factory over there. And then we'll do a sausage. We don't want to call it a sausage factory, but it's a slaughterhouse. Now, do we have a clay source of clay on the island? No, we don't. So I think we already addressed that. Let's make sure we do have a Okay, so we do have a trade route bringing bricks and sausages to East Helena. However, some of our ships don't have enough slots to support that route. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to simplify that trade route, and then we're going to create a new one. New trade route. Helena to East Helena. We'll send the HMS Stevenson. And we're going to load bricks. And we don't care about the sausages. We are going to make our own sausages, but there we go.
You'll make a killing on this, I promise. A job half done will come back to bite you.
We should have some bricks on their way soon.
New orders, Admiral.
She's small, but she's keen.
It's I'm going to grab this ship here, and I'm going to load it up with some bricks and send them over to East Helena. I think we have
New orders.
an enemy ship here. So let's intercept it.
Ship under attack. People celebrate your leadership.
Stations!
Frigate first class.
Falcon ready.
Let's go get that flotsam that was dropped off by the pirate ship. See what we have there.
She's small, but she's keen.
Oh, it's a mason. Concrete factory buff. Nice.
We'll tack there in no time.
Drop her off here and allow this ship to continue its normal route. Go back to East Helena and build a slaughterhouse, because that was what we needed to do next. And we'll put the slaughterhouse over here, kind of on the main strip.
I'll throw it in the furnace.
All right.
I'll
So
burn
now
that.
we need a school. We can put the school here. That should do the trick. And beer.
Ship under attack.
So I guess
Ship under attack.
in addition to bricks, we will add beer. To our
You self-strengthen.
existing route. Helena now has a surplus of beer, so we can export as much of it as we need to adjacent colonies. Helena really is doing pretty well. I think we're doing a good job using all of our cities and islands around the empire to bolster the economy of our home island here. It's looking pretty good. I like it. And of course, Helena is my hometown in real life, and this is our first island, so despite all the other islands we develop, Helena is going to probably continue to be our favorite out of the bunch. And on that thought, let's just take a little bit of time and shamelessly expand.
Don't mind a bit.
Eventually, we want this area right here to be our main downtown district. Another thing we haven't really put a lot of time and effort into is developing our park districts and things like that. So eventually we'll put more thought into that. Suppose we might as well upgrade our roads over here to proper brick roads as opposed to the dirt road.
Up with a lark this morning, I was.
Life here is a wonder. I'm missing particular materials.
Right. So here's our problem. We did not build another warehouse. So some of our cotton plantations are not actually producing.
Stand aside, boss.
We will, however, build another cotton plantation while we're here. We really need to try to do something about our lack of development here in Great Falls. So I know it's just a manufacturing colony at this point, but we really have done almost nothing to develop the town.
No more space here.
Ship under attack.
We have a surplus of bananas here. And we have tons of fried plantains.
Ship under attack.
We have a goulash shortage. But we have plenty of red peppers and beef though, so let's go ahead and open another artisanal kitchen. We'll put it here next to the others. It's amazing how complex these supply chains are. All right, so I wonder when we can start gathering oil. I also wonder, to build a post office, we need aluminum. Is that a New World resource? Maybe it just doesn't show up until you level up to the point where you need it. That may be what it is. All right. Well, I think that we are in a good place, so we're going to go ahead and call it a wrap on this episode. Helena's doing pretty well. We have successfully expanded our town of East Helena, so it's a little bit more civilized with a church, a school, soap, and sausage. All in all, looking pretty good there. Our town of Townsend has got a street grid now, and Main Street is starting to fill in a little bit. All in all, things are going all right there, and we are now able to upgrade a few of our farmers there to workers, which is great. We do have a grid layout established for Cascade. That'll probably be in one of our next videos. We'll get started working on founding that town as well. Down here in Hamilton, not a whole lot has changed since last time, other than apparently we had a fire.
Your city has grown more beautiful.
But not to worry. That's fixed. And we're starting to improve the supply of fur coats in Helena as our fabric business in Great Falls ramps up. Till next time, thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.